today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Interesting.
Up the gun, McCaffrey.
What the fuck am I doing last night, man?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
After I play man, what did I go do?
This defense for the Bucs, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Watch more to combat.
Especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week. That great creativity and usual productivity.
Second down and 3. Play action. Now Purdy. He's going to wind up and in. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck was I red.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Boy! Fredro!
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Mayfield.
Good trick off him.
That one incomplete there. You look at this Niner defense. They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we're going to keep an eye on, because you talk about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power.
Fredro.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
It's the same place, governor.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown.
Yes. I told you. I'll tell you about that yesterday. It's like, this nigga is fucking dumb. I have a hard time with addiction.
A group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the 49ers are on the board first here.
Yes, they got fucking DJ Big is, huh?
Extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Man, we all knew this nigga from the wire, and all of a sudden he's British.
To the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Okay, where's the home runs?
To throw, Mayfield. Now be caught right side by the rookie receiver. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to need 23 and a first.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Bucs are 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
180! Run.
Mayfield to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league.
I'm about to say dry mouth, yes. Fucking just
they come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You're over there about to kill yourself.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And it takes us to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
When it said defensive assist, we just asked. Are you not over it right now?
With a big 3rd down coming up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, go to
Regular.
7.
Here's Mayfield. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They're trying down Vernon. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Now the Buccaneers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Where did Trump get a goal statue?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, and that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy off the play fake. That is caught. Downfield is Pearson. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second
Give him a new ball. Give him a new ball.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
See the air hits his fucking
2nd and 10. Now Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And across the
fuck no, baby.
into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Nothing is up. We've been playing good. Y'all held shot at under 25 points in both games, and y'all still lost.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to be.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, my nigga. You got to be fucking kidding me.
Record through the first 5 games of the years they got the victory.
Bro,
last week. It's still early.
I genuinely forgot to fucking put that
What
in.
have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen
This
is a team
nigga,
that's still
man.
figuring
Remember,
out
I just said
pieces because they've
I
got
was
some
on
new
the
faces from a year
live
ago.
bet Abrams hit
And
homer.
some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes some
And
work
nigga,
before you
I
really
forgot.
start to gel as a
Yeah, they
team.
came in here and I went
for
back
those
there
players to
and
figure
just
out
started
their
playing the game.
roles.
This nigga fucking just hit
Right
homer.
now, I see them starting to elevate.
Fuck!
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That's caught from Buka. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
I can see it in their eyes. Shoot.
Now A.J. on
First
first and
test
10.
forever.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
As in, like, making music. I don't think he's actively doing anything solo, but he's
From
still
the
producing.
48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
There's no momentum. What's the name? Sula. Chad. Yeah. I forgot why he's so. No, I don't know what shit. I never broke married.
Run straight ahead with A.J. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Wow, but wait. Oh, they counted. Okay, cool. Okay, now I can still like that. Oh, man. They count that shit as a ground rule double, and that shit for sure went out the park.
2nd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To the right side, catch made by
Boy!
It's the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
I can see it in the eyes.
And stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far.
Long Beach?
This is
Really?
3rd and 10. Mayfield.
Toss in the back? Maybe I'm back. Pick up on some more young girls. Pick up on some more.
He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific.
That movie theater is nice.
Downfield almost every time they threw it.
I mean, it's like they upgraded just a little bit from what it was before. But
just to be in the average range.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Irving. And they'll get him down right at the 16. And there defensively was Jack Jones.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Up the middle, A-Chan. He's brought down just outside of the 10.
Great rocker.
Calling a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Jersey Mike's.
180!
Mayfield looks to throw.
I read it too good.
And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
It's Rihanna, nigga.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
She's black.
But it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So
I guess when you hit the white bitch, she can try to call you nigga while you're in there.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks, you tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
What quarter it is?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense.
Watch out. Watch out. CMC, boy.
Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown.
Stand on business.
Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And
Oh,
that makes it
I need to run some,
10 game.
shoot a little bit more. James Harden did not get no rebounds. All right. So it's cooked.
Now after the
Oh,
touchdown,
yeah,
here's
3
Piñeiro to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Let's go.
That's good. We're up first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, back to Achane. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got for more of a fight.
Thank you. That's what you get for trying to do that dumb shit, bum.
Here's another one intercepted.
We're trying to weed to the right. We no. I clicked on the first. We no.
And the 49ers
Pick.
force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long
Next
time.
Friday.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball moved with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
No gain on the play.
Man, better releasing music for you. Drop some shit, man. What did I miss?
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
You good?
When you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
If I complete this, I'm oh man.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what I can do with that, boy. I'm gonna go.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Hey.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter.
I said, damn.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
It's the song. You know how he runs to the song?
Out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
You know, we always talk about
First
the chess
album,
match in
watch
a
this
football
thing.
game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the 2nd half.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive
Smooth
started.
jazz.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw.
Love you, girl.
It's out to Hill, right side complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run here with Irving. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll give you stage here.
Shit, that's unreal.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devon Achane, 32 yards. And the Bucs are back within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
And never come back.
Hey! Hey! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Like he's on some positive shit now, bro.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, nice red. Nice fucking red. Purdy!
Is incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll try and do this himself.
I forgot the fucking buttons. He was...
Continues. Here's another interception.
Damn.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. McLaughlin now to have the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this
How did...
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. As he throws there, incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time after they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hurry!
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Abuja. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle, doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And it is caught. And he's going to call the Bucs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Handoff running left, Irvin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
McDonald's had wings? No.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it might be a man there.
Now Mayfield.
You saw it in a movie or something. Just killed this nigga. Oh my God. Who was that? Oh, White. Sheesh.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on
$1
grips
per
like
win.
those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Out near the 40 to the 39. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Taking down the 42.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Ooh.
Purdy from the gun. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Called a gain of 40 on the play. And now it's It's 34.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try to cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 56 yards. And the 49ers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
Take a second. When the pimps in the crib, man.
A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 36.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield now.
No way!
Taken in by Hurst. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer
Kyle
the touchdown.
Stowers. Let's go.
Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They go play action here. Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Get set.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo.
Nah, hell no. No.
With the first down. So
give me a bowl of cereal.
Pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Exactly. You saw how serious that little nigga was.
That's exactly what most
What,
people are
Black?
looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Here's first down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5.
Say it again. I said, what, blood?
Defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Here's Purdy to throw. Down man right side, it's McCaffrey. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Purdy to throw. And as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, and the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Well, somebody